number 16, Connor Partlow. Batting fifth, playing first, number 7, Dalton Compton. Batting sixth, playing short, number 34, Ryan Bibb. Batting seventh, playing left, number 14, Alex Bridgewater. Batting eighth, DH, number 44, Kellen Brandenburg. Batting ninth and catching, number 24, Michael Kirkpatrick. And pitching, number 13, Zach Spurrier. And now for your North Hardin Trojans. Batting first at shortstop, number 2, Seth Yates. Batting second, your DH, number 23, Caleb Riffle. Batting third and catching, number 12, Zach Henderson. Batting fourth, playing left, number 9, Trace Thomas. Batting fifth, playing first, number 36, Travis Harper. Batting sixth, playing center, number 10, Cooper Campbell. Batting seventh, playing second, number 6, Shane Fleming. Batting eighth, playing third, number 11, Reese Dowdell. Batting ninth, playing right, number 5, Jordan Moore. And your pitcher, number 8, Caleb Cotta. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to North Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Baseball action. Tonight's ball game has the 3-7 Central Hardin Bruins coming in to take on the 5-8 North Hardin Trojans. Go down the lineups. First for the Bruins, Carson Yates will start at second and hit first. Lucas Thompson, the center fielder, hits second. Hitting third will be Lucas Lee, the third baseman for the Bruins. Hitting cleanup, Connor Partlow, and he'll be playing in right field. Dalton Compton will be at first and hit fifth. Ryan Bibb will be playing shortstop and hitting sixth. Alex Bridgewater will be in left field, hitting seventh. Hitting eighth is Kellen Brandenburg, the DH. And the catcher, Michael Kirkpatrick, will hit ninth. The pitcher tonight for the Bruins is Zach Spurrier. For the Trojans defensively, going around the outfield, Trace Thomas in left, Cooper Campbell in center, and Jordan Moore in right field. Going around the infield, Reese Dowdell will start at third, Seth Yates at shortstop, Shane Fleming at second, and Travis Harper at first base. And the battery tonight for the Trojans behind the dish, Zach Henderson, and on the hill will be Caleb Trotta. This is a Hardin County Education and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today.
Carson Yates.
Carson Yates steps to the plate. Second baseman for the Bruins. The Bruins 1-0 in 17th District play. Just trying to catch at the outside corner on that fastball. The Trojans come in with a 1-1 record in 17th District play. Swings through that high fastball. 0-2 now the count. Trying to get out ahead of Yates. That one high. 1-2 now the count. Both of these teams back in action tomorrow night. The Trojans will be right back here as they will take on Southern High School, while the Bruins will hit the road as they head to Louisville for the LIT, and they will face PRP. Ball hit out towards second base, diving at Fleming, not going to get it, and it'll be a single for Carson Yates. Right back up the box. And now the center fielder, Lucas Thompson. Not a big lead by Yates at first. Throw over, easily back in. Thompson shows bunt, called strike. Throw down to first, not in time. 0-1 the count. Thompson shows, but again, Yates started to take off, dives back, gets back before the throw was there. One and one the count to Thompson. It's off and running, swinging through it is Thompson. Henderson's throw down, he's in time and got him at second base. The 2-6 put out. So 1 out, 1-2 the count to Thompson as he steps back into the batter's box. That's hit out of play. And high and outside, evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. Second out of the inning. First strikeout for Trotta. Now that will bring up the third baseman, Lucas Lee. Lead hit from the left side. That one well outside. Two and 0 now the count to Lee. Three and 0 now the count to Lee. After really staying in the strike zone. First 2 batters try to now throw 3 consecutive balls outside. And that one ball 4 on the inside corner, a 4-ball walk. As Lee gets to first base, that'll bring up the right fielder, Connor Partlow. That one right down the middle. Henderson snap throw down to first. A little high. Harper able to keep it on the infield. 0-1 the count to Partlow. That one outside. Curveball faded out. 1-1 now the count to Partlow. Lee with a conservative lead away from first. And that one caught Partlow on the shoulder. Hit by pitch. That'll move Lee to second base as Partlow heads to first. So with 2 outs, there'll be 2 runners on as the first baseman Dalton Compton comes to the dish for the Bruins. And when I got to the outside corner, good pitch there from Trotta. Let me hit out towards Yates, makes the play, throws to second, not in time. So it'll be an infield single. Fleming late getting to second base. Great stop by Yates in the hole. So that'll bring up Ryan Bibb at shortstop. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Carson Yates started off the inning with a single at the middle. He was then thrown out at second base. Lucas Thompson got out on a strikeout. Lee reached on a walk. Partlow reached on a hit by pitch. And Dalton Compton just had an infield single. First pitch in there for a strike to Bibb. Henderson keeps that one inside the circle. 1-1 now the count. One's going to be hit into left center field. 1 run is in, 2 runs are coming around. Compton heading for third, as it is a stand-up double for Ryan Bibb. Lee gets in, Partlow is in, and the Bruins, first one's on the scoreboard, 2-0. And that'll bring up the left fielder, Alex Bridgewaters.
To the plate, number 14, Alex Bridgewaters.
Well outside, 1-0 the count. That one's hit deep to center field. Going back on it is Cooper looking up. It's in the trees. 3-run home run by Alex Bridgewaters. 3 RBI. That clears the bases. Bridgewater not wasting any time to hit that one deep over center field. So now with the bases empty, Kellen Brandenburg comes to the plate. The DH for the Bruins. Want to know down the count. That one's going to be hitting the left center field too as well. That'll get down. Brandenburg with a single there to left center. And that'll get us to the catcher, Michael Kirkpatrick.
Michael Kirkpatrick.
Tim's bunt at that one. Through it. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-2 now the count to Kirkpatrick. That one high, 1-2 now the count. Brandenburg at first with a small lead. Curveball foul out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. As we ripped out to left field, going back on it is Thomas. It's over at his head, bounces off the base of the wall, thrown back in, and Kirkpatrick with a walk-off, stand-up, sorry, double. So after getting the first 2 batters out in the inning, it's been a walk, hit by a pitch, single, double, home run, single, double. And we head to the top of the lineup as Carson Yates comes back to the plate. Not before Coach Adcock will come out and take the ball from Trotta. And Seth Yates will toe the rubber for the Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always watch our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We do have a schedule change. Tomorrow we were in line to do the E-Town at John Hardin softball game because E-Town is still in the 2A state championship. They are playing away from John Hardin tomorrow. That game had to be moved to a later date. Next week on Monday, it'll be softball action as North Hardin travels to John Hardin. That game's scheduled for 5:30 on Tuesday night. It'll be baseball action as E-Town travels to Cecilia to take on the Bruins. So we come back to action.
To the plate, number 2, Carson Yates.
Yates steps back in. Yates 1 for 1 on the day. Had a single up the middle and then was caught stealing. Now he comes to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position. That one high. That one hit high in the air of the first base dugout. Harper gives chase. It lands behind the dugout. Aiden Chamberlain now out at shortstop. One and one the count to Yates. Curveball hit out towards second base. Fleming up with it and across to Harper. The 4-3 putout ends the first inning for the Bruins, but not before they put 5 runs across on 6 hits. There were no North Hardin errors and 2 runners left on base. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. E-Town Exterminating, family-owned, family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Lineup tonight for the Trojans. Seth Yates will lead it off, followed by Caleb Riffle. Zach Henderson hits third. Trace Thomas will clean up and hit fourth. Travis Harper hits fifth, while Cooper Campbell will hit in the 6th spot. Shane Fleming will be hitting the 7th spot, followed by Reese Dowdell, and then finishing up the North Hardin lineup will be Jordan Moore. Defensively for the Bruins in the outfield, Alex Bridgewater plays left, Lucas Thompson in center, and Connor Partlow in right. Around the infield, Lucas Lee will be at third. Shortstop is Ryan Bibb. Second base, Carson Yates. And Dalton Compton will be playing first. And the battery tonight for the Bruins, Michael Kirkpatrick behind the dish with Zach Spurrier on the hill. Seth Yates steps to the plate.
Seth Yates.
That one in there for a strike. You got to think with a 5-0 lead, probably going to see a lot of fastballs from Spurrier. That one hit towards the third baseman. Waiting back on it that time was Lee across the infield to Compton in time. 5-3 putout will send us to the DH, Caleb Riffle for the Trojans.
Caleb Riffle.
That one goes all the way to the backstop after coming off Riffle's bat. That one high. Two and 0 the count. That one hit foul down the first base line. Three and 1 the count. And see, I think the umpire had the wrong count. The umpire said 3 and 1. Now, if Coach Adcock wants to argue, he could. The first pitch that was fouled back, the umpire called the ball.
Henderson.
So it'll be a strikeout to Riffle. That brings us to the catcher, Zach Henderson. And fouled straight back. That'll be fouled out. 1 and 2 now the count to Henderson. And strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Zach Spurrier in that inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. As we head to the top of the second inning, Central Hardin on top 5-0. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Top of the second inning, it'll be 2-3-4 in the lineup for the Bruins. Lucas Thompson comes to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day as he had a strikeout in the top of the first inning. Swings at the first pitch, popped it up on the infield. Dowdell comes over from third. He'll make the catch. And that'll get us to the third baseman, Lucas Lee. Lee was a 0 for 0 as he walked in his first at bat, then later came around to score. That one outside, 1-0.
Lucas Lee.
That one fouled back. It'll even up the count at 1-1. That one low. That one well outside on the curveball. 3 balls and 1 strike. That one on the inside corner. Bring it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. That'll be a single for Lee. So hand on first base as we get to the cleanup hitter, Connor Partlow. Partlow was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Later came around to score. That one fouled away by Partlow. 0-1 the count. That one inside. 1-1 now the count. Bruins Bruins with 7 hits in the ball game, 6 coming in that opening inning. They scored 5 runs, all with 2 outs. Goes after the bunt. Lead down to second base. He's safe, slides under the tags. It was a little high on the throw. One and two the count, as Partlow did go after that bunt attempt. Curveball, a little high in the zone, 2 and 2. That one's going to be hit to right field, another single. As they're going to send Lee from second, cut off by Harper. And an RBI single by Partlow.
To the plate, number 7.
And that'll bring up the the first baseman, Dalton Compton. Compton with an infield single in his first at-bat and a run scored. Swings at the first pitch. This one's sky high into shallow center field. Cooper Campbell comes on, makes the catch for the second out. And that'll get us to Ryan Bibb, the shortstop. Bibb with a 2 RBI double in his first at-bat. Partlow with the lead from first. Yates comes set. Pick off to first. Not in time.
Number 34, Ryan Bibb.
Takes off running, swings through by Bibb. Throw down, and that one's on the money. Out at second base. 2-6 split out twice tonight. Zach Henderson has thrown out a Central Hardin runner in the top of the second inning. They were able to get 1 run on 2 hits. No runners left on base as we head to the bottom half of the second. Central Hardin on top 6-0 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovation, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. E-Town Exterminating, locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding area since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Due up in the bottom of the second inning for the Trojans, it'll be 4, 5, 6 in the lineup. Trace Thomas, Travis Harper, and Cooper Campbell. Spurrier back on the bump for the Bruins. A reminder, both of these teams back in action tomorrow night. For the Trojans, they'll be at home as they host Southern High School. And for the Bruins, they will hit the road to the LIT. We're not sure the exact site, but they will be facing Pleasure Ridge Park Panthers. Thomas steps in, swings at the first pitch, fouls that one straight back. 0-1. That one well low. Good job by Kirkpatrick keeping in front of him. That one outside. 2-1 now, the count to Trace Thomas. That one inside, swung through. Evens it up at 2-2. Low. Full count, 3-2. That one out, and it'll be a walk for Trace Thomas. And that'll bring the first baseman, Travis Harper.
Travis Harper.
That one high and outside, 1-0. That one rolling that back up the middle. By Bibb over to Dalton for the 6-3 double play.
To the plate, number 10, Cooper Campbell.
So with 2 outs, it'll be the center fielder for the Trojans, Cooper Campbell, to the dish. First pitch fouled away. That one on the inside. 1-1 the count. That one's in there. One and two now the count to Cooper. And outside evens it up. That one will be fouled out of play. That one well outside. Campbell works to a full count. Strike 3 on the outside corner. Third strikeout of the day for Spurrier, and that ends the second. There were no runs on one hit. Sorry, no runs on no hits. No runners left on base as we head to the top of the third. The Bruins still on top, 6-0 over the Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Blue Ribbon Renovations, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank.
To the plate, number 34, Ryan Bibb.
Welcome back to North Hardin High School for our baseball action. So we head to the top of the third inning. It'll be Ryan Bibb at the plate. He was at the plate when there was a throw out of Connor Partlow at second base, so he'll restart his at bat. Yates remains on the hill for the Trojans. First pitch fastball in there for a strike. Fouled off into the North Hardin dugout. That one curveball outside. 1-2 now the count to Bibb as he steps back in. Another one foul into the North Hardin dugout. 1-2 the count. That one outside. Curveball in the dirt. 2-2 now the count. Strike three. First strikeout of the night for Yates. Second strikeout on the evening for the Bruins. That'll bring us up to the left fielder, Alex Bridgewaters. Bridgewaters hit a towering home run to left center, 3 RBI in his first at-bat. Curveball in the outside corner. Another curveball, that one high. Evens it up at 1-1. That one low. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Bridgewaters. Chases after that one. Evens it up at 2-2. Like Bridgewaters wanted to go after that one. Curveball in the dirt. It runs the count full. That'll be hit out towards the shortstop. Chamberlain over. Gets it. Throw across. Not in time. And an infield single by Bridgewaters. He's now 2 for 2 on the day. And that's going to bring up the DH, Kellen Brandenburg. Brandenburg 1 for 1 on the day. Had a single back in the first inning. Short lead from first by Bridgewaters. That one's outside.
44, Kellen Brandenburg.
One catches the outside corner. 1-1 now the count. Brandenburg asks for time. That curveball in there on the inside corner. Strike 3. Brandenburg swung at that one. Second strikeout of the inning for Yates. as now the catcher, Michael Kirkpatrick, comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a double. Alex Bridgewater's over at first for the Bruins. That one too far inside. It's going to be hit high in the air out towards right field. Moore out there, camped under it. And there's the third out of the inning. So for the Bruins in their third inning, it was no runs on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, and no North Hardin errors as we head to the bottom of the third. Central Hardin on top, 6-0 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical therapy associates, or personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Call 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206. Leetown Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company serving the surrounding areas since 1976. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Head to the bottom of the third for the Trojans. It'll be 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. Shane Fleming, Reese Dowdell, and Jordan Moore. Zach Spurrier on the mound for the Bruins.
To the plate, number 6, Shane Fleming.
Fleming to the plate for the first time tonight. Right back up the middle. It goes off Spurrier's glove and out at first. Bibb gets it and guns it over to Dalton Compton. Reese Dowdell now to the plate for the Trojans.
To the plate, number 11, Reese Dowdell.
That one fouled out of play over the first base dugout. That one back up the middle. Yes. Bibb unable to get to that one. Got a glove on it. Just knocked it down. Error on the shortstop. It allows Dowdell to get to first. And that'll bring us to the right fielder, Jordan Moore.
To the plate, number 5, Jordan Moore.
That one outside. The only other time that the Trojans had a runner. Induced a 6-3 double play to get out of that inning. That one low and outside. 2-0 now, the count to Moore. Swings through that one. Patrick hopped up quickly, thinking Dowdell might be running from first. 2-1 the count to Moore as he digs back in. Foul straight back. That'll even up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one low. 3-2 now the count to Jordan Moore. That one low, ball 4. So with one out, the Trojans will have runners at first and second base. So we head to the top of the lineup, Seth Yates. Now Dell at second, Moore at first. Yates with a big cut there. Oh, 0-1 the count. That'll be fouled out of play. Right back at us. Count remains 0-2. That one fouled over near the third base dugout. That'll get out of play. That one back up the middle, past the diving attempt by Carson Yates on that one, but it'll be just a singles. They got it back in quickly. The first hit of the night for the Trojans. That'll get Dowdell to third. Moore will be at second. And we're coming to Caleb Riffle. Riffle 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Strike down the middle. That one outside evens it up at 1-1. Again, 2-1. That one low, 3-1 now the count. Spurrier really cruising along. He had faced the minimum through 7 batters. And Dowdell reaches, and there's a ball out to right center field. Thompson cuts it out. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Yates will be held up at third. So a 2 RBI single by Riffle. As I was saying, Spurrier was cruising along, and then it was Reese Dowdell reaching on an error. Followed that up with a walk issued to Moore, or a single by Seth Yates, and then a 2 RBI single by Caleb Riffle. 6-2 our score here. Zach Henderson to the plate for the Trojans. 0 for 1 on the night with the strikeout.
Henderson.
Step towards third. Go back to first, not in time. And fouled straight back. Even though there's a net, a wall, glass in front of us, we all ducked. Oh, and 1 the count to Henderson as he digs back in. Swings through that one. 0-2 now, the count to Henderson. That one going to be popped in the air. Going back on it is Yates. Makes the catch. Seth Yates going to come home as he tagged from third. Throw in time. Kirkpatrick with the tag. And the Bruins get out of the inning with just 2 runs on the board. There were 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 runner left on base, and no Central Hardin errors as we head to the top of the 4th inning. The Bruins on top 6-2 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Blue Ribbon Renovations, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank.
Surprise him.
Welcome back to North Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District baseball action. Through 3 complete, the Bruins on top, 6-2 over the Trojans. It'll be 1-2-3 in the lineup for the Bruins. Carson Yates, Lucas Thompson, and Lucas Lee. Yates fouls that one straight back. Yates 1 for 2 on the day. Led off the game with a single. He also has a ground out. That one on the inside corner. 0-2 the count now to Yates. That one well outside.
There is a substantial counteroffer.
Reaches out. That one hit out towards Chamberlain. It's short. Safe again. Infield hit by Yates. 2 for 3 now on the day is Yates. And now begins to the center fielder, Lucas Thompson. Thompson 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out and a strikeout.
Lucas Thompson.
Yates had a hit in the first inning, then was thrown out at second trying to steal. Thompson turns to bunt. Ball goes wide. Throw down to first by Henderson, not in time. Thompson again squares to bunt. This time he will bunt it. It goes foul down the first base line. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thompson pulls back, swings at that one. Strike, but it gets away from Henderson. It's a curveball bounce, and Yates will cruise in to second. One and two the count as Thompson steps back in. Count remains 1 and 2. That one high. Evens up at 2 and 2. Seth Yates came in for the Trojans in the first inning. Was able to get him out of that inning. Only gave up 1 run in the second and none in the third. Runner in scoring position. There's strike 3. Henderson gets the ball, throws it down to Harper for the first out of the inning, and that'll get us to the third baseman, Lucas Lee. Lee 1 for 1 on the day. Reached on a single and a walk and scored 2 runs. That one outside. 1 and 0. That one hit down the third base line, slicing foul, out of play. Evens the count up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Carson Yates back at second. A spin throw. That one's going to get away from Chamberlain. Able to pick it up. Yates on his way to third. Safe as the ball was just thrown a little towards the home plate side. So on the pickoff move, Yates will get to third. Now just 90 feet away from the 7th run of the night for the Bruins. Count 1 and 1. Infield for the Trojans comes in. 2 and 1 now the count. Curveball in there for a strike. 2 and 2 now the count to Lee. That one well outside, runs it full. That one on the inside, a little too far. It'll be a walk to Lee. So with one out, there'll be runners at first and third as we get to Connor Partlow. Partlow, 1 for 1 on the day. He reached on a single and a walk or hit by pitch. Scored 1 run and has an RBI. Henderson will go through the first, third defense. And we're going to be head out towards second or shortstop. Chamberlain gets to it, stops it there. That'll be another infield hit for the Bruins. As Partlow will get another RBI as he brings in Carson Yates. That'll get Lucas Lee to second.
Number 7,
Dalton Compton now to the plate, 1 for 2 on the day. A single and a run scored. That one catches the outside corner. That one low. One and one now, the count to Compton. That curveball just taps it foul down the third base line. That one fouled straight back. Count remains 1 and 2. That one in the dirt. Henderson, a good job keeping that one in front of him. 2 and 2 now, the count to Compton. Swings through that one, strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Yates. And that'll get us to Ryan Bibb. Bibb 1 for 2 on the day with a double and 2 RBIs and a run scored. Curveball in the outside corner. That'll be fouled off down the third base side. 0 and 2 now the count. That one hit straight up over to the right side. Moore coming in from right field. And Jordan Moore with the diving catch for the third out of the inning. But in the inning, the Bruins were able to put 1 run across on 2 hits. 2 runners left on base and no North Hardin errors. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, Central Hardin on top, 7-2 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. 7-2 our score. Central Hardin on top. They were able to get 5 across in the opening inning, all with 2 outs on the board. They then scored in the second inning, just 1 run, gave them a 6-0 lead. In the bottom of the third, the Trojans were able to get 2 runs back as Reese Dowdell and Jordan Moore scored. And then in the top of the fourth, the Bruins got 1 more on the board to bring us to our 7-2 score. It'll be 4, 5, 6 in the lineup for the Trojans. Trace Thomas, Travis Harper, and Cooper Campbell. Zach Spurrier stays on the hill for the Bruins. I went in there for a strike. That was kind of just a throw it across the plate pitch. Didn't throw it with near the velocity he's been throwing his other fastballs with. And we fouled off down the first base side. Off speed again. One and 2 now, the count as Thomas steps back in. That one outside, 2-2. Strike 3 as he catches that one on the outside corner. 4th strikeout of the day for Spurrier. And that gets us to the first baseman, Travis Harper. Harper 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. That one inside. Two and 0 the count to Harper. That one fouled straight back. Fouls that one straight back as well. 2-2 now the count to the Trojan first baseman. That one well outside, runs it full. That one fouled back. Do that one off Kirkpatrick's helmet. Umpire does him a favor, walks that ball out. Three and 2, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Trojans. Strike 3 on the outside corner.
To the plate, number 10,
Cooper Campbell to the plate.
Campbell
0 for 1 on the day. Swings that first one fouled away over the third base dugout. And took a bunch off of that one. Spurrier now out 0-2 on Campbell. That one outside. And there's another changeup. And so a 1-2-3 inning for Zach Spurrier, all 3 strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. Through 4 complete, the Bruins on top, 7-2 over the Trojans. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Subscribe to our channel and get all your local community sports and events. Welcome back to North Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District Baseball action. So we head to the top of the 5th inning. For the Bruins, it'll be 7, 8, 9 in the lineup. Alex Bridgewaters, Kellen Brandenburg, and Michael Kirkpatrick. Seth Yates remains on the hill for the Trojans.
To the plate, number 14, Alex Bridgewaters.
Bridgewater's 2 for 2 on the day and a 3 RBI home run in the first inning and reached on a single in his second at-bat. Hits this one to deep center. Campbell going back, drifting. This is going to go at the base of the wall. That'll be a stand-up double for Bridgewaters, as he is just a triple away from the cycle. DH Kellen Brandenburg now to the plate for Central Hardin. 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a strikeout.
To the plate, number 44, Kellen Brandenburg.
Brandenburg not sure he got the right sign. Most likely he got the bunt sign and didn't want it. Try to talk his coach out of it. We'll see if that's what happens. Swings away towards second base. Fleming slides over, makes the play, not able to get it out of the glove in time. And so Bridgewaters comes all the way around if that ball gets into the first base dugout. And Brandenburg will end up at second base. So no outs.
To the plate, number 24, Michael Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick 1 for 2 on the day and a double in his first at bat. Popped out to right field in his second. Now he comes to the plate with Brandenburg at second. That one outside. Bottom of the lineup doing some work today for the Bruins. 8 at-bats, they have 6 hits. Kirkpatrick steps back in, 1-0 the count. This one's going to be hit out towards left field, coming in. Not going to be able to get there in time is Thomas, so it'll be a single for Kirkpatrick. And that'll move Brandenburg up to third, so it'll be first and third as we head to the top of the Bruin lineup. Carson Yates comes back to the plate. Yates 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles and a run scored.
To the plate, number 2, Carson Yates.
.13 hits on the night now by the Bruins. Yates swings at that first offering, 0-1. Now the count to Yates. Throw over to not in time. Runner for Kirkpatrick able to get back. And strike 3. Yates swings through that one. First out of the inning. That'll get us to Lucas Thompson. Thompson 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts.
Thompson.
And we hit out to left center field. And to score at least one. Moving up to second on the throw to be a single with an RBI. As Brandenburg comes in to score the 9th run of the ball game for the Bruins.
To the plate, number 4, Lucas Lee.
Lucas Lee now to the dish. He's 1 for 1 on the day, reached on all 3 at-bats. He's got a single and 2 walks. Decker, the runner on third for Kirkpatrick, the courtesy runner. That one inside, gets away from Henderson. Decker coming in. We'll get there. That'll be the 10th run of the day for the Bruins. Thompson moves up to third. Doesn't look like anyone's down in the North Hardin pin getting loose. Yates had done a good job since coming in the first inning. Just had given up 2 runs in 3 innings. That one called for a strike as Lee swung through it. Tried to stop a swing. 2-1 now the count. That one low, 3-1. Infield in again for the Trojans. Ball 4. Lee reaching on his 3rd walk of the day. So that'll put runners at the corners as we get to Connor Partlow. Partlow 2 for 2 on the day. Reached on a hit by pitch, and he's got 2 singles, a pair of RBIs, and a run scored. See if they put Lee in motion. Corners will still pinch in. Quick throw over. Lee gets back. Middle infielder's back a little, still at double play depth. Curveball hit out towards Chamberlain. Up with it quickly to Fleming. Cross the diamond in time. And the 6-4-3 double play gets the Trojans out of the inning. There were 3 runs on 4 hits. No runners left on base, 1 runner left on base. So as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, the Bruins on top 10-2 over North Hardin. As we head to the bottom of the 5th inning, it'll be 7, 8, 9 in the lineup for the Trojans. Shane Fleming, Reese Dowdell, and Jordan Moore. Zach Spurrier back on top of the hill for the Bruins. Howell moves to second base for the Bruins. Enters for Carson Yates. High.
To the plate, number 6, Shane Fleming.
Fleming 0 for 1 on the day at a ground out. Luke Powell now entering the game. Swings through that one, does Fleming. One and 2 now the count. That one outside. 2 and 2 now the count to Fleming. That one in the dirt. 3 and 2 now the count. That'll be fouled out of play. Strike 3. 4 consecutive strikeouts now for Zach Fleming. And that'll get us to the 8th hitter, the third baseman, Reese Dowdell. Dowdell 0 for 1 on the day. He reached on an error but came around to score the first run for the Trojans. That one inside corner. 0 and 1. Change up outside, chases after that one. 0 and 2 now the count. That one fouled straight back. Trying to throw the change up there. That one drifted high. 2 and 2 now the count. 2 and 2 now the count. Fouled straight back. And hit up near the third baseman, high in the air. Coming over his lead to make the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll get us to the right fielder, Jordan Moore. Moore 0 for 0 on the days. He did reach on a walk and came around to score. That one high. Swings through that one. 1-1 now the count. That one high as well. That one outside. 3-1 now the count to Moore. Now ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued to Jordan Moore. And now send us to the top of the lineup. Pitcher Seth Yates.
Number 2, Seth Yates.
One attempt. Snap throw down to first, not in time as Moore gets back. Oh, 2 now the count to Yates. That one fouled straight back. Moore dives back in. Moore off and running. That foul. Ball fouled down the third base line. Oh, 2 the count. Moore not going this time. Ball hit back up the middle. Diving past it is Powell. And so it'll be another base hit for Yates. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Moore gets to second. And that'll get us to Caleb Riffle. Riffle 1 for 2 on the day with a 2 RBI single in his last at bat. High. Swings through that one. Foul tip into the glove of Kirkpatrick. Yates at first, Moore at second. That one down the middle. Riffle asks for time, steps out. That'll be hit out towards first. Yates waits on it. Now they're going to throw it, try to get it back, and it's thrown away by Harper. Sorry, not by Harper, by Compton. Moore comes around to score. Ball into the dugout. Will move up. Yates to third. Riffle goes to second. A little surprised that Compton didn't just try to go to second base. Seth Yates sat there and waited, trying to get in the way of the defender. If he goes to second, he's got an easy flip. It's in front of him. Instead, Compton tries to throw it behind him. We're going to have a visit to the mound as Zach Henderson comes to the plate. Henderson 0 for 2 on the day. Strikeout and a flyout. Again, both these teams back in action tomorrow. North Hardin will host Southern High School, while Central Hardin will hit the road and go to Louisville to play in the LIT. They will face Pleasure Ridge Park in the opening round there. We do have a schedule change for us tomorrow night. We will not be on the air as we had originally planned. We will be back on the air on Monday evening. Monday night, it will be North Hardin at John Hardin in softball action. Tuesday night, it'll be baseball action as Elizabethtown travels to Central Hardin. We will also have baseball action next Tuesday night as John Hardin comes here to take on the Trojans. We will tape that ball game and have it on our YouTube channel. And then next Friday night, we have another doubleheader, so to speak, as North Hardin will travel to take on E-Town. We will tape that game, and our live game will be E-Town at North Hardin in softball action. Back to the action here. Zach Henderson to the plate. 2 runners on, second and third. Spurrier on the mound. Fastball outside. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Henderson reached out at that one a little outside of the plate, fouls it off. 1-1 the count. Change up outside. That one on the outside corner. 2-2 now the count. Henderson steps back in. Reaches out, hits that one out. North Powell at second. And he's out at first. Stretched by Compton. So there were 1 run on 1 hit, 1 runner left, 2 runners left on base as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Bruins on top 10-3 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates. More personal attention for more effective results. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Call 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. Call 270-982-7206. E-Town Exterminating, locally owned family-run pest control company serving the surrounding area since 1976. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple, online at westpointbank.com. As we head to the top of the 6th inning for the Bruins, it'll be 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. Dalton Compton, Ryan Bibb, and Alex Bridgewaters. Seth Yates again out on the mound for the Trojans. Caleb Trotta was a starting pitcher tonight for the Trojans. He was unable to get out of the first after getting 2 outs. Struggled through the rest of the lineup, giving up 5 runs and 5 hits. 6 hits. Before being relieved by Yates. Compton to the plate. Compton 1 for 3 on the day. Got a single in the first inning and scored. Since then, he's had a flyout and a strikeout. That one low. Umpire let a gun shy on low curveballs. That one bounced off the plate. 2-1 now the count. Compton swings for that one, hits off his leg and goes foul. That one hit straight up. It'll get out of play. Low. 3-2 now the count to Compton. That one's going to be hit out to deep center field. Cooper Campbell going back. Center field right at the wall. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. There were some folks here in the press box holding their breath. That one in there for a strike. Brian Bibb steps to the plate. Bibb 1 for 3 on the day at a 2 RBI double and a run scored back in the first inning. Since then he's flown out and struck out. That one well outside. 1-1 now the count. That curveball is going to be hit by Bibb, ripped down the third base line. Could be extra bases. It takes a wide turn. Good job by Thomas to get it back in quickly. So it'll just be a single for Bibb, his second hit of the ball game. And that's going to bring Alex Bridgewater to the plate. Bridgewater's 3 for 3 on the day. That's a single, a double, and a home run. 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. That one low and outside. That one outside, snap throw by Henderson. Not in time. Bibb able to get back. That one on the outside corner. Bibb dives back in. Fouls that one off. People walking up the hill, be careful. Three and two now, the count. Now the throw over. Quick throw over again, back in time. Compton, slow roller to first. Harper picks it up, steps on. Three unassisted. That does get Bibb to second base and in scoring position. So with 2 outs, we'll get to the number 8 hitter, Kellen Brandenburg. Brandenburg 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of singles and a run scored. That one outside. Henderson wanted that one. Curveball, that one too far inside. 2-0 now the count. Fouled back. That one outside. 3-1 now, the count to Brandenburg. That'll be fouled out of play. That'll run the count full. Bibb will retreat back to second. Strike three. And so there were no runs on one hit, one runner left on base, and no North Hardin errors. So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Central Hardin on top, 10-3 over North Hardin. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all of your local community sports and events. Michael Simpson. Michael Simpson now to the mound for the Bruins. And Zach Spurrier got through 5 complete. And it'll be 4, 5, 6 in the lineup for the Trojans. Trace Thomas, Travis Harper, and Cooper Campbell. Thomas comes to the plate. 0 for 1 on the day. He did reach on a walk in his first at-bat. That one outside. 2-0. Three and no now the count. It's Thomas. Central Hardin softball on top of North Hardin, 16-4 in the top of the 5th inning. That one in there for a strike. 3-1 now the count. That one hit down the right field line, slicing foul out of play. 3-2 now the count to Thomas. And a walk issued to Thomas. Second walk of the day for Trace. That'll get us to the first baseman, Travis Harper. Harper 0 for 2 on the day. It's a ground out and a strikeout. Low and inside. That one gets away from Kirkpatrick. Thomas will move up 90 feet on the pass ball. 3-0 the count. Is some activity down in Central Hardin bullpen. That one ball 4 on the outside. So with no outs, there'll be runners at first and second. Center fielder Cooper Campbell to the plate.
Cooper Campbell.
I believe they're gonna. I thought they were gonna pinch run for Harper. First baseman Compton way in, as expecting possibly a bunt from Campbell. And we're going to have a talk on the mound. So Simpson will stay in the ball game for now. struggled with 2 straight walks issued. Thomas out at second base, Harper at first. Campbell digs back in, 1-0 the count. Swings at that one. Hit towards the first baseman. Compton quickly up with it. Gets it to the shortstop, Bibb. He'll hold it there. So on the fielder's choice, Cooper Campbell will be at first. Trace Thomas will be at third. And that'll get us to the second baseman, Shane Fleming. Fleming 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. Strike. Pick off throw to first, not in time. Campbell easily back in. That one well outside. Campbell with a short lead at first. That one outside. 2-1 now the count. That one outside. 3-1 now the count. That one well outside, and the bases will be loaded. 3 walks by Simpson in this inning. Campbell heads out to second base, Fleming to first, and Thomas at third.
To the plate, number 18, Jose Resto Santos.
And a pinch hitter, Jose Resto Santos to the plate, hitting for Dowdell. Pitching coach heads out to the mound. I believe they're going to head to the pen. I believe this will be Raymond Goodman heading to the mound. Yes, junior pitcher for the Bruins. Michael Simpson book closed on him, only 1/3 of an inning, and he leaves with the bases loaded. Again, a reminder, both these teams back in action tomorrow night. North Hardin right back here as they will host Southern High School, while Central Hardin will hit the road as they go to the LIT and will take on Pleasure Ridge Park. So Raymond Goodman enters the game for the Bruins. Comes in with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning, bases loaded. Jose Resto Santos, the pinch hitter for the Trojans. That one outside. Balky didn't stop, and so that'll get in a run. So that'll bring Trace Thomas in. That'll move Cooper Campbell to third, Shane Fleming to second. One and 0 the count to Resto Santos. 2-0 now the count. That one catches the outside corner. That one fouled out of play. 2-2 now the count. Strike three. So 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring us to Jordan Moore. Moore 0 for 0 on the day as he reached on walks in both of his at-bats and has 2 runs scored. That one outside. That one in there for a strike. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Moore hits this one back up the middle, bib there for it. And not in time as a run scores. Here comes another run. And so on the E6, Jordan Moore reaches. Moore's gotten on base every time tonight. But on the bad throw, that brings in Cooper Campbell and Shane Fleming. So the Trojans now with 6 runs on the ball game. And we go back to the top of the lineup. Seth Yates to the plate. Yates 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles. Moore will be at first. That one outside. 1-0 the count. That one ripped into left field. 3rd hit of the night for Seth Yates. Everybody moves up 90 feet. So with 2 outs, there's 2 runners on as we head to Caleb Riffle. Riffle 1 for 3 on the night with a pair of RBIs. Some more action down in the Central Hardin bullpen. That one outside. That one low. 2-0 now the count. Outside corner catches that one. 2-1 the count. They appeal, held it up. 3-1 the count. Got in there for a strike. So 3-2 with 2 outs. The runners will be off on the pitch. A slow roller out to Bibb. Bibb misplays it. Moore almost turned the corner, was coming home. Bibb able to get to it. But an error on Bibb will load the bases up. Yates at second, Moore at third. And now we'll bring up the catcher, Zach Henderson. Henderson, the 9th batter of the inning for the Trojans. 0 for 3 on the day. The pop out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Christian Pinson up in the bullpen for the Bruins. That one outside. And since Spurrier left the game, Michael Simpson and now Raymond Goodman struggle to find the strike zone. That one on the outside corner. That one well outside, 2-1 the count. Henderson hits this one up down the third base line. Lee there for the Bruins to make the out. So they send 9 batters to the plate. 3 runs scored on 1 hit. There were 2 Central Hardin errors and 3 runners left on base. Through 6 complete, Central Hardin on top, 10-6 over North Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Blue Ribbon Renovations, offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on most home improvement projects. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. So we head to the top of the 6th inning. It'll be 9-1-2 in the Bruin lineup. Michael Kirkpatrick, Luke Powell, and top of the 7th, Luke Powell and Lucas Thompson. Kirkpatrick, as he comes to the plate, 2 for 3 on the day with a double and a single, and also has a run scored.
To the plate, number 24, Michael Kirkpatrick.
That one high. Seth Yates back on the mound again for the Trojans. Came in the first inning to relieve Trotta, who struggled to get through that opening inning. And that'll be a walk. Brett Decker came in last time to run as a pinch or a courtesy runner. Here comes Coach Adcock. Looks like it's going to be Harper heading off to the dugout to get a new glove. So Travis Harper will be heading to the mound. Caleb Trotta will be heading over to first base. And if Trotta comes into play, that takes Caleb Riffle out, as Riffle was in for the DH, or in as the DH. Due up in the Trojan half of the inning, they'll go 4, 5, 6. So Trotta would be hitting 8th in that inning. Seth Yates will head back out to shortstop. Aiden Chamberlain, who's come in for him, will head back to the bench. And so it'll be Carson Yates will step back in as he re-enters the ball game after coming out for Luke Powell. Runner at first is Brett Decker. And Yates takes no time, swings at the first pitch, showing back. Campbell with the catch in center field is going to hold Decker at first. So with one out, Lucas Thompson comes to the plate. Thompson 1 for 4 on the day with an RBI. That one outside. Henderson keeps that one in front of him. 2-0 now the count to Thompson. Thompson swings through that one. 2-1 now the count. Thompson way out in front of that one. We have a final in softball action. Central Hardin defeats North Hardin 22-5. That one outside. That one outside. And a walk for Thompson. They'll get him to first. Brett Decker, the courtesy runner for Kirkpatrick, heads out to second. And Lucas Lee now comes to the plate. Lee 1 for 2 on the day. Did reach on 2 walks and has 2 runs scored. Outside. Henderson now out to talk to Harper. One in the dirt. Coach Adcock coming out. And Trotta's now going to head to third. Got to give Harper back his first baseman's glove. And Reese Dowdell will now come to the mound to pitch for the Trojans. Scoring on the night. First inning for the Bruins, they were able to put 5 across the board. Scoreless second inning for both teams, and in the second inning, the Bruins were able to push one more run across the board to take a 6-0 lead. In the third inning, the bottom of the third, Reese Dowdell and Jordan Moore both scored for the Trojans to cut the lead 6-2. Top of the fourth inning, the Bruins able to push another one across, make it 7-2. In the fifth inning, the Bruins were able to push another 3 runs across the board, giving them a lead of 10-6. And then in the bottom of the sixth inning, the Trojans able to come back and push 3 more across. They bring us to our current score of 10-6. Runners at first and second. Lucas Lee will step back in. It's a 2-0 count to him. There's one out here in the top of the seventh inning. Swings at that one's going to be hit into right field. Decker around third and's heading home. Moore's throw is going to be cut by Harper. So an RBI. RBI for Lucas Lee. Lewis Thompson gets to second base. And Brett Decker, the courtesy runner for Michael Kirkpatrick, will score.
Number 16, Connor Partlow.
The number 4 hitter, right fielder Connor Partlow to the plate. Partlow 2 for 3 on the day. It's that one past the third baseman. And coming around third is Thompson. Throw right there. Henderson with the hole in the out. The 7-2 put out. Good throw from Trotta from right field. Sorry, from Trace Thomas in right field. So 2 outs. Fielder's choice. Actually, it was a base hit by Partlow. He moves up to third, or up to second on the throw. So 2 outs, runners at second and third. As we get to Dalton Compton. Compton 1 for 4 on the day with a single and a run scored. I'm going to be hitting the right center, Moore drifting over for the third out of the inning. So the Bruins able to push 1 across on 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. No North Hardin errors. As we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, it's a 5-run lead for the Bruins, 11-6. As we get to the 4-5-6 in the lineup for North Hardin. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV broadcasts and programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check our past broadcast out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, search HCEC-TV, and get all your local community sports and events. Goodman back in on the mound as he re-enters. Oh, sorry, he was the pitcher that ended it. Apologize, Simpson was the next one. So it'll be Trace Thomas, Travis Harper, and Cooper Campbell, 2 up in the bottom of the 7th inning for North Hardin. Thomas on the day, 0 for 1 on the day, has reached on 2 walks and has scored a run for the Trojans. And we fouled off third base side, 0-1 the count. High. 1-1 the count. Time is called. That one hit out towards Bibb. Across in time. The 6-3 put out. First out of the inning. And that'll get us to the first baseman, Travis Harper. Harper 0 for 2 on the day. Has reached on a walk. Going right down the middle, way off speed. Right through that one. 1-1. Sorry, 0-2 now the count. That one outside. That one fouled off of Harper in the batter's box. He'll stay there. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And strike 3 on the outside corner. So 2 outs as Cooper Campbell comes to the plate. In there for a strike. Ripped out towards second. Moving over for the final out of the ball game. So a 1-2-3 inning in the 7th. So Goodman gets the save. Spurrier with the win for North Hardin. They drop to 5-9 on the season, 1-2 in district play, while the Bruins will improve to 4-7 and 2-0 in district play. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville, online at physicaltherapyky.com. Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company that is offering 0% interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment today, call Michelle at 270-763-3186. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 off Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at muggabuck.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Reminder, we are not on the air tomorrow night. We will be back on the air on Monday night as we will have softball action scheduled for 5:30. For all of our workers here at HCEC-TV that make this possible, for Mr. Dale Mings, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remembered to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal helps keep America clean.
Got a car that needs to be scrapped? Older furniture not working? We pay Todd down. Call Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling today. Family owned and operated for over 40 years.
Premier Metal Recycling Company, we even handled the unloading. Waddell's Auto and Scrap, now with 2 locations.
Do your part. Keep America clean.
At Physical Therapy Associates, our approach to care is patient first. We know how important it is for our patients to return to work or play or just day-to-day life, which is why our highly trained and experienced staff treats everyone that walks through our doors as a friend. With 6 locations across Hardin, LaRue, Nelson, and Meade counties, we're committed to being there for you when you need us. Give us a call at 270-234-1569 or visit us at physicaltherapyky.com. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
000 Blue Ribbon Renovations is a new locally owned Mark Harris company offering 0 interest and no payments for 12 months on windows, doors, fences, roofs, decks, siding, and much, much more. To explore your options or schedule your appointment, please call Michelle at 270-763-3186.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating, what the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live covered sponsors.